Hello. It's David, and we are back once again. Today I'm going to be talking about the importance of evolution. And concerning this project, I did some artwork with a bit of colors in it to project a more meaningful evolution project. First of all, evolution is the process by which different living organisms are thought to have developed and diversified from earlier forms during the history of Earth. An example is the natural selection. Understanding evolution helps us to solve biological problems that impact our lives. There are excellent examples of this in the field of medicine. To stay one step ahead of pathogenic diseases, researchers must understand that evolution patterns of disease-causing organisms. To control hereditary diseases in some people, researchers study the evolution histories of the disease-causing genes. In these ways, a knowledge of evolution can improve the quality of human life. In my artwork, I have 4 different categories of the importance of understanding evolution in present-day life. They include the first, which is the direct observation of evolutionary change. An example of that is the development of drug resistance in bacteria. The second is the fossil record. An example of that is the discovery of extinct species. The third is homology. An example of that is the similarities in mammalian forelimbs. And the fourth is biogeography. And an example of that is a similarity of modified beaks in birds under the class Aves. I'm going to do a little explanation on these importance of evolution that I've stated, and we are going to go a bit deeper into the meanings of the images that I've displayed. First of all, scientists have directly observed evolution occurring in many instances, including the development of drug resistance in bacteria and other pathogens. The fossil record has provided evidence for extinct species and for transitional forms of organisms. Homologies include similarities in structure, development, and DNA sequences in different organisms. Vestigial structures are homologous structures that have a reduced function or no function at all. And also the geographic distribution of species, such as the high concentration of marsupial mammals in Australia, can provide evidence about a common ancestor. Let us look at the various categories of the images that have been displayed. The first, how does antibiotic resistance occur? For a high number of bacteria, a few of them are resistant to antibiotics. Secondly, the antibiotics kill bacteria causing the illness, as well as good bacteria protecting the body from infection. Thirdly, the resistant bacteria now have preferred conditions to grow and take over. And last but not least, the bacteria can even transfer drug resistance to other bacteria, causing more problems. So each image in the first picture indicates the following processes that I've stated, or that have been aforementioned. Secondly, the elephant tusks. Elephants are very successful animals, and they have been around for a long time. The fossil record indicates that more than 300 species have walked on the Earth over a long period of time for about 55 million years. A type of elephant called the pale mastodon was about the size of a cow and had tusks and a short trunk. Let us move to the third image. This shows the homology in mammals. The homology of three mammals, which include the human, the cat, and the bat, shows a similarity of structure, physiology, development, and different species of organisms based upon their descent from a common evolutionary ancestor. And last but not least, the biogeography of the bags. Concerning biogeography, the morphological characters of birds reflect their adaptive evolution and ecological requirements, and are also relevant to phylogenetic relationships within a group of related species. What was my inspiration for this project? Well, I believe the tension between religion and evolution have been increasing in recent years. Knowing the stronghold for the importance of evolution was something I'd always want to know. And this project provided an opportunity for me to do some research work and add to my thoughts. How long did it take you? This project took me approximately a week and a half before completion. Who did you talk to? I spoke to a few of my peers majoring in biology about the topic. And what did you research? I researched majorly on the importance of evolution in this present days. What was the hardest part of my project? The hardest part of my piece was choosing which way I could best convey the message on the importance of evolution to everybody. I tried writing a story, but it didn't really go well for me, and I also wanted to use a poem as my product, but that also did not have all the necessary information for my project. Who did you show this project to? I showed this to a friend of mine, an English major and a Christian, who was a bit baffled as to why evolution still exists in this present day world, but he was still on his ground with religion, although he understood the importance of evolution. Thank you very much, and this is the end of my project. Goodbye.